Talked a lot about Chill Out. Let's talk a little bit about Muhu. Movement-wise, he's a little bit out of control, I would say. Like he seems comfortable with. He puts a lot of vertical motion into his strafe jumping, and that's weird for me. Like that's kind of thing. If some people are like motion sick or something, they might need to look away from the stream. I personally not, thankfully, but that. That vertical motion, like the problem I have with it is
indecision.
Yeah, the problem I have with it though is like it throws off your aim, because like when I'm strafe jumping, my cursor stays at pretty much like roughly the same height. I mean, I probably have a little bit of height change in there, but it means that if I need to suddenly take a shot, then I'm just adjusting laterally. I'm not trying to do both. And that can be a bit more challenging. But again, if you're used to it, I guess it's not a big deal. And look at this again, showing up early for the Mega. And now Muhu is going to be knocked off of Mega, but he's got the bigger stack, he's got the better guns, and down goes Chill Out. So we just passed the halfway point. And Muhu's setting
Indeed
traps.
we have, and actually Muhu, while having a really nice rail on DM6, a little less on it right now with 33%, but still very respectable. And Chill Out's chilling on top of here a little bit,
wow.
and he's gonna be able to throw one more rail out, but where's the weapon switch? There is a switch up to... wow, kind of surprised that no real damage occurred around the pole dance there, but Muhu's still up by 6, 5 minutes 40 off the clock, just a few left to go here, and so Chill Out's running out of time. After the grab for Mega, Muhu dropping down, Chill Out making a move to the top of the Mega itself. Muhu having some really random movement here, but Chill Out's now just standing still, admiring the flowers. Chill Out's
Yeah, Chill Out has a 6 ping. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Psy froze.
Psy froze.
There we go. And now he's back to his 85. Yeah, unfortunately, freezing means a 6 ping. Kind of backwards, but hey, whatever works. Like, I gotta start my torrents again.
So Muhu is still maintaining on this, and Chill Out's making an attack happen around the pillar at the exact point where Muhu is going to be strongest, and he's going to be making a pretty, face-to-face assault. And the shoddy coming from Muhu, definitely doing a lot of good for him right now. 8 up right now. So... yeah, that's the thing I worry about most, is that, he chooses some moments to kind of plus forward and do the assault, but it's always at the points where Muhu, he's going to have more stack than ever, and Chill Out is going to be attacking from, like, the worst possible point. I mean, dropping down here once again, he gave it the position of the stairs, and just pretty much said FML at the bottom of that. And he didn't really have anywhere else to go at that point, but he's giving up a lot of these positions himself.
There's a little bit of indecision as Chill Out spawns. He's not quite sure the best way to get in and out of this room. Now, going back to that last fight, I mean, from the start of it, Chill Out was definitely at a huge disadvantage, only having rockets and not really having a good setup. But he had an opportunity to leave the room pretty safely. And he decided to jump back out out of cover. And that's something that I really kind of disagree with. I think Chill Out maybe would benefit from just working on running away. Because that's actually something that's really hard to learn. Because I haven't really seen Chill Out have to do that too much. And it seems like whenever he is moving backwards or sideways, he's bumping into things a lot. But if you are running away, if you basically just play a few games against somebody that's better than you, you don't really care if you win or lose, right? But basically make your goal not to win, but to just keep the score 2-0, right? Basically just try to keep the score as low as possible for your opponent. And you do that just by running away the entire time. One, it'll frustrate the hell out of the player that you're playing, probably. I mean, they'll probably be annoyed. But it's also really useful to learn, because when you learn how to run away, then you also when you get good at it, then you can focus your attention less on running away and more on Okay, when did I see my opponent last grab red? Okay, let me lock down that timing so that I'm there to do damage. And like these are the things that Chillout's missing. Like he got that just by fortune of spawning near Mega, but like I would be a little bit surprised if Chillout shows up for the last Mega. We'll see if it happens.
Even when he spawns at Mega, he has been showing up about 10 seconds early for the next one, so timing's got to be there a little bit stronger. But, you know, it all comes with time. I mean, timing in Quake Live has got to be one of the things that, first of all, it takes you a while to realize you even need to do as a new player. I mean, a lot of us can think back, and it took us a while to even realize, okay, that's got to be part of my metagame, really? But it's so integral to
I have to do math
right now, and it has been for years. Yeah.
Yep. Plus 30 minus 5, plus 30 plus 5.
Yarp.
Pretty much. But, you know, Chillout, I want to say, you know, very glad that he showed up to compete. And I think it's always great to see new blood get in on the action. I really hope that Chillout continues to, you know, to play and improve, and hopefully if he listens to the broadcast he might see a couple of things that he can agree with us about, and hopefully it'll improve his game a little bit. So GG's Chillout, and we're going to head straight over into the next game.
Alright, and it looks like next up we're going to be seeing Omega versus Andre 3000. I haven't seen an AOL name like that for a while, but it's pretty awesome.
Alright, so we have TLK Omega facing off against Andre 3000. Once again, this is the first round of the Evil Geniuses Masters Cup Series, sponsored by MSI Notebook. And I'm your host, Grease Scotsman. My co-host today is Jahar, and we are from Quake Live TV.
I almost forgot.
Who am I? Where are my pants?
You guys are not allowed pants while casting.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but let's just say if I ever turn on my webcam, we're in trouble.
To relax a little bit more.
Prepare to fight.
And we're going to get live in 5.
3, 2.
And I'll go ahead and take us away. We're going to watch Andre 3K. I think that's more fun to say it that way. Andre 3K.
No, it's not. 3000.
All right, so he takes a little bit of time to get that shotgun. He probably could have gotten that safely. The biggest thing, though, is that he did spawn near red and has that. He also now has a rocket launcher going straight to railgun. And nice little bridge to rail. Looks like they're going to be doing a little bit of rail trading, though. Andre realizing that his opponent's still up on that platform, he hopes. There he is. And now Omega, though, with a nice move, can get on red, but he's going to duck out because he took too much damage. He is armorless and hoping Mega spawns, but it's actually going to be a rail to the face first. Unfortunately, not after for Andre, but he's going to be able to collect this yellow armor. So far, so good for Andre. I'm actually liking what he's been able to put together in the opening minute, Jahar.
So far, so good. Narrowly avoiding a rail meant for his face, instead careening on the ceiling there. Showing up a little bit early for Red, but Omega's not going to be there for the attack. Actually, I'm going to be switching over to Omega for the moment to see what he's rocking. He's got no armor right now. A lot of it been burned off. He's been able to pick himself back up to 100, but he's going to be going a Goomba on Mega, but doing it a little bit too early, and his trajectory was a little bit off, so he needs to go back and play some more, you know, Shattered Earth or something. So first frag, Andre 3000. Red armor up, but Andre's looking for a attack on the roost. And rocket jump, not so good, but Red, he should still be able to beat him out for it.
Nope.
Oh, but there's a fight on it, and Omega is going to be able to shoot the whoop and take that away. Andre is going to be surviving that with 110 health. Gets a lot of LG off. Omega still hurting here, even with the grab for red armor. But is this red armor going to turn into an actual attack for Omega? Oh, wow. Andre doesn't even have timing for it, so now Omega will be in control of the map. Really interesting how Andre's timing, once thrown off, got completely discombobulated. And now Omega's going to be here, and Andre is nowhere to be found. Nice rocket. Omega's going to get popped up a little bit, and decide, okay, maybe I need to go a different direction. But you know what? He's got red armor. He's got Mega. Yeah.
Yeah. And let's look at the timing of this red armor and Mega. Omega's job is to go right here. Actually, I would even go up the rocket launcher platform and just hold center map. And since he's not doing it, we're going to see a trade between Mega and Red. This is, I think, an opportunity lost for Omega. he could have had both items, because if we go and take a look, Andre's got nothing. I mean, he hasn't even got